You got to break a sweat daily, family. We got to induce and trigger those survival mechanisms in our body daily. We're no longer in nature. We are no longer out in nature where the threat of death from the unexpected, from the unknown, always kept us on edge and alive. You know what I'm saying? If we didn't live as long as we can today in these societies back in the day, it wasn't because we weren't moving healthy. It was very likely because we weren't eating enough of what we needed and we were eating too much of what we didn't. Sort of like we see today in our society, these comfortable society where people are not moving enough. They're eating overly processed, unhealthy foods. And then they wonder why they continue to get sick. Like a lot of vegans that eat only processed vegan garbage, and then they wonder why they are not healthy. Come on, fam. Some individuals that were, plant-based vegan much more before me. I don't even like to say that I'm vegan. I always say that I'm plant-based because I eat honey. I'm not going to stop eating honey because some people get offended because a few bees die in the process. But, yo, check it. And this individual reverted back to eating meat. And he was like, yeah, the vegan food was like, I was feeling like I was getting sick, etc. Even though I was eating a lot of processed vegan food. I'm like, okay, bro, so you're eating a lot of processed vegan garbage, and then you wonder why you're getting sick. So it wasn't the fact that you weren't eating meat. It was the fact that you were eating a lot of processed vegan garbage. And then you reverted back to eating meat because you was consuming too much of this carnivore diet garbage-ass content that basically tricked you into thinking again that you needed dead flesh in order to move and to feel and to be healthy. But yeah, to anybody that says like, oh, you need protein, you need meat, this and that, you can't be a healthy vegan, you always need to be taking supplements. Fam, I don't take no supplements. I rarely take vitamin B12. That's the only thing that I might take and I forget about it. And my energy is always up. I'm just a procrastinator, man. That's something that I got to deal with. But I've been training for 150 something day plus without taking a break. I ran 200 miles in the month of August. I only missed one day out of the 31 days. I ran an average of 6.8, almost 7 miles per day for 30 days straight. I train on a intermittent fast. Basically, all I've eaten today, for example, is watermelon and a few Brazilian nuts and pistachio nuts and dry blueberries. Like, I've still yet to eat a full meal, and I just finished training. All I put into my body on a daily basis for over almost 18 hours out of my day, whether I train 1 hour or rather I train, 3 or 4 hours that day, 18 hours a week. That's how much I was training. And I was averaging 18, almost 20 hours a week in the month of August. All on the intermittent fasting, all on my blend, on my mocha. You know what I'm saying? 14 ingredients, the mushrooms, the herbs, and mad chlorophyll. So that I do put a lot into I put a lot of chlorophyll. I put a lot of chlorella into my body. I probably consume, and not even as much as some people that are into like heavily into this put in. I probably put in an average of 15 grams a day. That's less than 10 grams of protein just in chlorophyll based content. I just started adding moringa to my diet, but I aim for micronutrients, for amino acids. But a lot of people do not know how to feed these bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could get some quick nutrients from meat, but you're getting dead nutrients from animal products. You're getting dead nutrients. You're getting secondhand nutrients that your body has to overly process. It doesn't retain as much as it would when you consume a plant-based diet and plants that are rich in the micronutrients and the antioxidants, in the amino acids, in the minerals, the vitamins and minerals, the vital minerals that the cells of your body, the mitochondria, the powerhouse of your body actually needs. See, if you focused on feeding the powerhouse of your body, you wouldn't have to worry so much about the macronutrients. In this, society of today, we focus so much on the macro and we forget that the micro is what feeds the cells that make up the larger self. just look at all these bodybuilders, right? You look at all these bodybuilders. Most of them, die young. They die young. They die young, not just because of all the chemicals and the steroids that they put into their body that put too much pressure on their heart, but they also die young because of the lack of nutrients that they're putting into their body. All they're eating is white rice and chicken, or just meat. All they're eating is protein, dense protein, not even amino acids, not even like plant-based, nutrient dense, micronutrient, antioxidant rich, chlorophyll rich amino acids. No, they're eating complete, like, just processed protein. And your body doesn't need processed protein. Your body needs the 9 essential amino acids that you can't get from nothing else but from a certain select foods, because your body does not produce these 9 essentials. Anybody that's healthy and out of shape today is unhealthy and out of shape by choice, bro. We live in the most developed time in human history over the last 2,000, 6,000, 10,000 years. Like, we have gyms less than 2 miles from any house, from any living space, any living quarter that we have. We have gyms literally less than 2 miles. You can get your fat, lazy, sloppy ass off the fucking couch, off your bed, and run to the gym before work or after work or in between work. You get what I'm saying? We have access to organic foods and farms that are only a few miles from our location. If we would just step out of our comfort zone, like, we have so much privilege and capacity today, and most people, all they do is complain, blame, and find excuses for why they're not the absolute best version of themselves. But I understand it's easy to be a lazy, slothful piece of shit. I know. I spend a lot of my day being a lazy, slothful piece of shit. I'm grateful for the fact that I'm consistent in the things that allow me to stay in shape, to look good, that I'm consistent in the little things. And I'm grateful that I have the mindset to, just focus on the little things, make the little things right, and just be consistent, because the better you do the little things, the better you do ordinary things, the more extraordinary they appear to be over time. And that allows me to be there for my family, for friends, for strangers when need be, etc., and to just continuously progress over time. I'll end it here, yo. You gotta sweat every day. You gotta do something that challenges you every day, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, if need be. You got to do it. We live in such a comfortable time that it is very easy to remain mediocre. It is very easy to remain ordinary. We have so many distractions galvanizing our time, our attention, our energy, our mental space, and just continuously robbing us of our material resources if we continue to avoid investing all of this meat properly back into our life. So, hey, you either invest your life back into life and over time produce worthy dividends, profitable dividends for your life, in every aspect, in your faith, your family, your relationships, and the fun experiences that you can have, or you can avoid doing it and just reap bullshit.